Welcome to Storytime. In this sequence of tutorials, we're going to go over creating a simple story using the Storytime engine. In this part, we'll go over how to upload the resources for your stories. If you're already familiar with this, feel free to move on to the next part, where we talk about creating our first story. So let's get started. First, you'll need an account to access the story creator. So if you haven't already, be sure to register and create your account. Registration is free. Once we have our account, we have access to the story editor, the resource library, and our own dashboard. First thing I'm going to do is upload the resources for my story. In my dashboard, I'm going to click New Sprite. This will take me to the Sprite upload page. When uploading sprites, be sure to follow these simple guidelines. Failure to do so may result in the sprite not displaying correctly. So now I'm going to upload all the files for my first sprite. You can upload up to 20 files at once. If you're doing a batch upload, the total size of the files cannot exceed 16 megs. If you have more than 20 sprites, or your file exceeds the max size allowed, you can add the sprites later. Now, in my batch upload, I also have this image here titled icon.png. This will be the icon for this sprite. The icon image must be 200 pixels in width by 130 pixels in height. You do not need to include an icon. If an icon is not included with the upload, the default icon will be used. You can always upload an icon later. We then set the metadata for our sprite. I'll give it a name and a description. And then I'll pick the categories that best describe the sprite. Finally, we upload our sprite. Here we can see all of the details for our sprite. If I couldn't upload every single image for my sprite in the initial upload, or if I want to change the icon, I can click Add More Images to Sprite. This will take me to the upload page. Uploading the rest of the resources is pretty much the same process. In the next part, we will go over creating our first story. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and be sure to subscribe for more Storytime videos.